It was, you come back, you get stronger, you can work on your outside shot more, develop more, and I'll have one more year post injury. So instead of one season out of being out for 2 years, now you have 2 seasons, and you can build more and you can get strong. And they were really big on just if you stay, you can get bigger, you can get stronger, and you'll develop more. And I understand that. And they said if you leave, by all means, you can. You'll be fine. You'll go and you'll be placed where you've been placed. And they believed in me, so I believed in them, and I decided to just stay one more year.
How hard was the decision mentally in like the day or two before you made it? Was that maybe the only thing you were thinking about, and were you going back and forth?
It was kind of stressful because I didn't know that the rule was 24 hours before.
When did you find out?
Literally Wednesday.
So you didn't know that at all?
No, Coach Q literally called me and he's like, "Listen, there's some like bittersweet news," and I was like, "Okay, shoot it." He's like, "Well, you only have 24 hours to make a decision whether you're going to leave or stay." And I was just sitting at the shine table, stunned, because I'm thinking in my mind, I need more than 24 hours. But once I talked to my mom, once I talked to him and Coach Tammy, it became easier. And I literally just called my mom, and I told Coach, I was like, "I'm going to call you back in a few hours." I literally called him back in 40 minutes.
Really?
And,
from the time you found out you had 24 hours?
Yeah, okay. I literally called him like, "Hey, I'm going to stay." So
40 minutes.
For literally, he picks up. He's like, "That's not a few hours." I'm like, I was like, "It's not that hard of a decision right now." So, if you stay, these are the pros of staying. If you leave, here's the pros of leaving. So, either way, I was going to be in a good situation. I just rather come back, get stronger.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the big thing for me right now. Just getting stronger, making sure that I stay healthy. Get one more year under my belt post injuries. So. Once you do that, and I get to come out brace. It's a lot of things that happens, with staying. So staying seemed to be the better option.
Did you have a feel for how you might have done or gone in the WNBA draft? Did you have any sense of?
No, I didn't, and I think that was one of the things that kind of pushed me towards staying even more because it's just true facts. You look at stats, you look at play. And I mean, for myself, I know when I looked at my season's play, I became more aggressive and I started playing like the old me towards the end of the season. Mid ACC conference, onto the postseason. So I felt that wasn't enough for me to, have a good standing in the WNBA, and that just could be self-doubt on me. Everybody else was telling me, "You'll be fine, you'll go," and that's fine. But I still want to have the confidence in myself to know that what I've done was enough to be in such a prestigious league like that. So I just thought, let me have one more year under my belt. Really improve on my 3-point shot, and I got my mid-range down pat. But you can always get better at that, and just work on the other things that'll get me into the league. So I just think that 1 year is going to do me justice.
So when that bus rolled in at 3:30 and you're getting off, was the clock already ticking because the game ended obviously Tuesday night?
Oh, yeah, no. Right after the game had ended, that's when my 24 hours started.
And so if you had to guess, I mean, you weren't looking at the watch, I'm sure, but do you have any idea? You come back at 3:30, at what point do you make the decision? Is it 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock?
Well, I get off the bus, I go home, drop my stuff off. I'm going back home to see my family. It's been a long season. I haven't been back to New Jersey, so I had to shoot home really fast. But literally, I got off the bus, went home, dropped off my stuff. I went to Shine to get something to eat and pick up my check. And then after picking up my check, I sat down. I met with 2 volleyball players, and we're all talking, catching up on how it was to watch us. And around that time, it's about 5-something. Then
90 minutes.
Yeah, then Coach calls me, and I literally make the decision by, I think, about 6:30.
What a whirlwind. I mean, you're all tired and everything and disappointed, and like, oh, by the way.
Yeah, it happens. And I think, honestly, with the decision, I wouldn't even say it was that rushed, but with such a close amount of time to make that decision, I just think that 1 year decision was the best, because if I would have chose to go to the league, it would have been a whirlwind of other things happening.